Hello, my name is Brian too, and this is my arc length project for the class of AP Calculus AB at Bergen County Academies in 2022. So I decided to do my path on from my path is a distance from Carasotes movie theater in Secaucus, New Jersey, to the nearby Chipotle, which is a couple hundred feet away. I traced out the portion with the draw a line button. In addition to my pathway, I traced out a rectangle using the same line, which I will erase later. The left vertical and bottom horizontal line will serve as my y and x axis respectively. Their intersections will be my origin. So I added a marker and named the pathway and marker my name, Brian T's path. So these are the coordinates. To find the coordinates of the points on my curve, I click first on the ruler button, then on the name of my loop. I clicked on the origin and move a portion of the distance along the x-axis. I clicked again, take note of the distance. This is the x coordinate. Then I moved in the y direction till I reach a point on my path where I double clicked. The y coordinate is the total distance minus the x coordinate. I repeat this process. I found actually 13 points, which helped with my graph and calculations better. And they were approximately evenly spaced. I did some 20, like little below or above. And then I put them into my calculator using um using the stat table, and then I found the graph by going to Zoom and then doing Zoom stat. Yeah, again, I plotted it when I went to stat, then I used Zoom stat. And then this is when I use the cubic reg function, which is in stat calc, and then cubic reg, which takes 2 or 3 arguments. I use 3, then I separated them. Then I put in the actual value of the function into the y variable so I could use it later. And then I also graph the points, which could be seen on the right, which looks similar to the stat plot graph. Well, it is the stat plot graph, basically. And then I did my calculation. So I used the arc length, which we learned. I used the arc length formula, which you use in class. And then I found the integrals by going to, I used integral by going to math 9 on my calculator, filled it out. Then I had to go to math 8 to put in my numbers for the derivative. And I did x and x so that it would change gradually from x equals 0 to x equals 222. And the calculator would evaluate derivative and the section of the arc lengths for each new x value, ultimately finding the sum of all of these to be about 480, and which corresponds to the distance on the path on Google Maps, actually, which is 481. Yeah, so that's it. After I figured out all these things on the calculator and I got my numbers, I was basically done, and I calculated the total distance path. That's pretty much it for my project. Thank you. Bye.